Hey guys, welcome to Lina Love Tarot. This is Lina. This video is for Capricorn in regards to their love for the month of April 2017. Welcome back to my returning subscribers and welcome to my new subscribers. For those of you who are new to my channel, I shuffle my cards off camera, saves camera time, so that's one of the reasons why you see the cards laid out in front of me. Also keep in mind this is an intuitive tarot reading. This might not resonate to you. If it doesn't, please watch your moon and or rising sign. What I do here basically is just tell you everything I see, feel, and I keep it 100%. If I offend you in any way, you don't have to continue to watch. You can just press the X button and exit out. But hopefully you guys stay, enjoy, and thank you guys for watching. Also wanted to keep in mind, please don't forget to subscribe. For this year, I have a goal of 10,000 subscribers. Once I reach 10,000 subscribers, I will be giving 10 free readings away to the people who have subscribed. So please don't forget to subscribe. If you guys want a more in-depth reading with me, you can contact me at LINA'S.TAROT@gmail.com. I will have the email in the description box below. Also, if you're interested in prices, you can check out the description box as well. Please like, please comment, guys. Please share. Don't forget to add me on Instagram and Facebook. And if you guys wish to donate, the donate box is on the left hand side at the top of the screen. Thank you guys for watching, guys. Now to get into this reading, this also feels like, I know I didn't do Marches because I wasn't doing too good in March, but I know I did February's, and what I want to say here is I feel like this is like a replica of last year's scenario. And what I want to say here, the biggest message here is know your worth. Leave whatever happened in 2016, leave it there. And if you're searching to fill a void, because I feel like a lot of Capricorns are dealing with a situation. I'm going to get into your situation, but if you are going out having fun, you know, traveling, you know, with a group of friends, I feel like what you're doing here is trying to fill a void. Don't always resort to alcohol or substances to fill that void, because I feel like you're hoping and, you know, anticipating and just like this person's going to come back, which I'm going to get into that in a moment. But I feel like whatever it is, you're in this funk and you've never felt the way that you feel at the moment. And this is a feeling that you've had since last year. I feel like it's one of those situations where you're isolating yourself. You're making yourself feel that way mentally. It's not something that's physically, like if you feel stagnant or something, it's not a physical thing, it's a mental thing. If you're beating yourself up about as to why this person doesn't like you, or you think you're ugly, or you're not pretty enough, or there's prettier out there, or just basically dashing yourself, you know, bashing yourself and saying, you know, you could be better, you could be thinner, you could be skinnier, you could be all these things. But in reality of it is, even if you're all these things, would this person really stick around? Ask yourself that. You know, what if you were the next top model and this person still got up and walked away from you? Then what? You know, how more perfect can you be? You're already perfect. So it's like, you know, what else can you do? But in other words, it's not about being perfect. It's about, you know, the person really, you know, feeling the way that you feel. You know what I mean? Having the feeling that you have. You know, loving you the way that you love them, you know, giving what you give, because I feel like you're giving and giving and giving and that you're getting nothing out of it. And another thing too, if you are separated from a person, because I feel like you guys are involving a person, if you are separated with this person, you haven't seen this person, haven't spoke to this person, you got into an argument with this person or whatever the case is, don't sit in a chair and basically agonize yourself and, you know, isolate yourself and don't go out, you know, or go out because you want to go out so you can forget, or, you know, just basically do things on a rampage just so that you can forget. I feel like you're giving the situation more power than you really need to. Okay, so getting into this reading, answers will arrive. Okay, this actually fell out of the deck when I was shuffling it. This is telling me that any answers to your problems, to your obstacles, the answers will come to you soon. You will soon get a message of some kind. If you're anticipating or waiting to speak to somebody, you will soon receive that message, okay? Now, let's get into this. The Queen of Rods. Now, this is the Queen, somebody who is beautiful. The way that I see her, she has blonde hair, blue eyes, very light-skinned. And she's a queen, so she's mature, she's a mother, she could be financially stable, she's very strong, you know, very loving. I feel like what this is telling me is this represents a lot of you Capricorns. May you be a guy, may you be a girl, you know, vice versa. I don't give these type of cards genders, so it can be a guy or it can be a girl. But I feel like this represents Capricorn. And when I say this because I feel like strong, you know, you've never felt the way that you felt. And I feel like the vulnerability of the entire situation is like, you know, you're left dumbfounded. Like, how can this, is it possible? Is it possible for me to feel this way? Yes, this strong person you see in this picture, be this person. Whenever you feel sad or, you know, unsure or uncertain of things, think of this person. Think of the Queen of Rods. Think of this as, this is who you need to be. Stand your ground. If it didn't work out with this person, that's fine. Who cares? It didn't work out. There's plenty of fish in the sea. So, in other words, I feel like what I'm trying to say here, what I'm trying to get to is know your self-worth. Know that if you can put everything on a line for a person and they don't do the same for you, then it isn't love. They need to do... I watched this show, right? And I follow this guy on Instagram, and he is the cast member of the show. And he wrote something on there yesterday, and I was reading it, and I'm like, wow, you know, he's entirely right. I feel like sometimes when you get into a relationship with somebody, which quote unquote he said, you start dating somebody, and it's like if you don't like certain things, you know, one of the persons have to give in and, you know, and compromise. And when you're the person always compromising and they don't compromise anything, you compromise to make them happy. In reality, when you're in a relationship or when you get married or, you know, you live with somebody, etc., what's supposed to happen is that both parties should compromise. Not only that, but if you like something and that person doesn't like it, they shouldn't tell you like, hey, you can't do that, or you can't see that, you can't watch that. In reality, what is supposed to happen is if you like this certain, you know, TV show or this certain, you know, candy, you know, I might not like it, but I need to learn to love it, because that candy that you like and that I hate, that is a part of you. So if I love you, I have to learn to love what you love as well, because that's who you are and I love you. So that's the scenario that you need to look at it as, okay? I don't want to get into too much detail because I can talk for hours, guys, but not to throw you guys off because there's not a lot of camera time, but I hope you get the drift of what I'm trying to say. So there was a disappointment in love due to a third-party third-party interference. You know, there could have been 2 or more people in the relationship. This person could have been in love with another person or been with another person, and you were the one left to get hurt. Because of this heartbreak, I feel like you sabotage your happiness. Like you're isolating yourself, or you're blaming yourself. Like, oh my God, if I would have done this differently, this would have happened. You keep, you know, like contemplating what you could have done differently so that the outcome could be different. The outcome is not going to change, because I've said this several times. This person is not changing. But don't isolate yourself. You know, don't be sitting in a house, you know, mourning and crying and moping, and this person is out doing whatever it is that they want to do. Okay? Third-party interference. The card, the moon. If you don't believe that there was a third-party interference and you feel like, oh, this person just got up and walked away, they could have possibly got up and walked away, not because of a third-party interference or because they found somebody else. It could be because they were hurt as well prior in the past, and they have their issues to work on too. But since the moon is in the middle position, in the middle of the deck, the middle card of the deck, this is telling me that there is a third party involved in there, and things are soon to light. I feel like there is a situation where the moon is there, and it's telling me that there's deceit, there's lies, there's things that are happening in closed doors that you don't know of. If there is some lies or deceit, they will surface if you haven't already figured it out or noticed that this person was cheating, or they could have just got up and walked away, and it's like, what the hell? Like, you don't know, you thought, like, what happened? You know, everything was doing good. You don't believe in the third party interference, but there is, okay? Things will come to surface as soon as, before you know it, okay? In other words, have patience, be strong. Trying to tame this person that you want is like trying to tame, you know, a lion. It's not going to happen, but be strong, because things will work within your favor when they do so. In other words, I also feel like you've been thrown out in the cold. Like this person just took your heart and ripped it out, and you were just left to, like, you know, basically die. Because it's funny, because I can actually hear some of you guys like, I'm dying, like, oh my god, like, you know, just basically being over dramatic. Yes, when there's separation with a person, being sad is normal. It's not something that's wrong, or, you know, or any case, but I feel like you were basically left to fend for yourself. I feel like this person could have been involved with an older person. Now, this older person could have bought them with financial things, with financial money, or, you know, they waived money and it caught their attention, and that's something that, like, pushed them. I know you guys, there was a separation. For those of you who separated with a certain person, there was a disagreement, there was an argument that happened between you and that person. Okay, you basically feel like you left to fend for yourself. I feel like you might even go to a party or travel. For those of you who are thinking about traveling, I see traveling. There will be a victory, but not at this moment, okay? There isn't any victory I don't see at the moment with this person. But I'm going to get into these cards here before it's time to go. Okay, so this person, King of Swords. This King of Swords is an air sign. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, okay? This person who got up, walked away from you. I feel like this third party interference, this person who didn't tell you the truth, who lied to you, slander. The thing with this person is this person doesn't even know what they want themselves, okay? So this person, what the scenario happened is, you guys were doing good, everything's fine. I feel like you want more than what they're ready to give. So I feel like it's on and off. Like you're in an on and off situation where you guys talk and then you, for a while, then you stop, and then it's just back and forth. So this person has came back before. And what happened here is that, you know, a lot of party, a lot of going out, you know, all for a page of love. I feel like what's going to happen here is that by the time this person makes a reappearance, there's somebody new coming your way. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You might even meet them at a party or an event, or you might even travel, you know, go out to a party or go out of town with people and meet this person at an event, okay? But here's a scenario. This person, this King of Swords, this person got up and walked away, okay? They might even want to come back and say, and declare love and say, hey, I'm right or wrong. It's like, hey, I'm sorry for what I did. I shouldn't have just got up and walked away. Can you forgive me? Let's make up. Because this is a reconciliation of some kind. Somebody coming back telling you that they're sorry. Basically declaring their love. Like they might even come back and you might even see this person at a party or something or an event, and they might want to come back and declare their love and say, hey, you know what, I'm sorry, I messed up. There was nothing but betrayal, lies, and slanders within that. I feel like if anything, this person, all they did was hurt you, and there's a lot of people around you, potential partners, that you're ignoring because you're too focused on this situation here at hand. The King of Swords. There is I'm going to say this, excuse me guys, this person, before they decide to change, I don't see many change. I feel like they stand firm and they stand strong, and they like to be like an authority figure. Like they want to call the shots or tell you what to do, but they don't take their advice themselves, okay? Like they're very firm. Like they feel like you've hurt them too, in other words. So if they hurt you in any way, please believe that they feel the same way too. Like you hurt them. Like they feel like they shouldn't have to say that they're sorry. I mean, they have a huge ego. They feel like, you know, it's your fault that it's not working. Why can't you just let it be? And it's like, no. I feel like a lot of Capricorns can be very stubborn, you know, very, you know, ready, you know, to pick an argument. In other words, because there's tension between you. These arguments and disagreements, because I feel like that's what happened with this person. It's a lot of arguments. It's tug of war, you know. It's arguments, tension between you and the person, or tension between you and more people. But since it's reversed, I feel like this tension with this person is going to slowly dissolve. And I feel like the Four of Pentacles is coming in, because I feel like this person might hold on to things. So, for instance, like I was just saying, this person might be the type of person who is very prideful. Like, they're not going to come back and say they're sorry, okay? They hold on to negative things. If you said something wrong or said something mean and you hurt their feelings, they're always going to remember it. They're not going to forget it. So, in other words, I feel like they are not going to change. So, they left you once. They came back. They left again. And they're going to come back again, okay? And I said this prior. It's your decision if you want to take this person back. But really, 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 really think about it. Because it's saying to figure out what it is you want. Because you're not going to know what you want. Because I feel like it's funny. Because when you get to a point where you're mentally and emotionally stable. It's like you're fighting to be mentally and emotionally stable. So you sit here and you mourn for this person, and just when you're about to say like, man, I'm moving forward, I met someone new, this person decides to come back, in other words. And it's like, they mess with your feelings all over again, and everything that you worked so hard to get rid of finally decides to come back. So just think about it this way. If this person can get up and walk away or hurt you or took something from you, why would you want to take them back? Again, everybody makes mistakes. Life is what we make it. We have to learn how to live and learn. But at the same time, it's like, just say you're sorry, make peace, and move forward. Because this is all you're going to get. So even if you say, hey, even if you see this person at a party or something, they come back, declare their love, and say, hey, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done what I did. Let's reconcile. Let's say our truth, say what we had to do. This is what you'll get anyways. You're still going to get a betrayal. You're still going to get lies. You're still going to get slandered. You're still not going to get... It's like an unfulfilled dream, an unfulfilled wish. It's like you keep working and working and working towards what you want, only so that this person can be like, no, it's not. So it's like, I feel like the closer you get to the person, the farther you push them. I know you're very hard-headed and you're very like, no, I want to work at it. This is the person that I want. But it's like, it's still going to end up that way. And even if there is lies and there's slandered here, there's heartbreak, I still feel like this person has a wall up. And this person is not letting you into this wall. So I feel like this person could have been hurt prior in the past. So before you get to them, they have to be willing to let you in first. So if you're asking for a miracle, it's going to be very hard. I don't feel like this person is budging or moving. It would, as long as you're willing to take the person back, they will always come back. It would always be the same tyrant situation. Hopefully next month in May, the reading will be different and there's different insight. But just keep in mind that, know your worth, know your value, know that there's other suitors out there for you. And the main card in this bottom of the deck is the Magician. You have everything that you need. Remember, you're infinite. Remember that whatever it is that you want, take time for yourself. Figure out what it is that you want. You have a goal to reach. You have a business to own. You have a meaning in life. And you really just need to do some soul searching and find it. Thank you guys for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Please like, please subscribe. Also, don't forget that I will be uploading May's. And please like, please share, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back with you in May, guys. Bye.